My name is Andy, and today we're going to find out what your luxury car brand says about you. Word of warning, do not take any of this seriously, and if you're about to comment that you're triggered in the section below, then I have done my job perfectly. So let's start it off with Audi. If you buy an Audi, you're the kind of person who's just come into money, kind of boring, goes with the flow. They're clean, great cars, but that is all they are. They are not unique, they are not special, they're just expensive, and most of the time they're just used to show off. Now BMW is the typical rich kid mobile. They kind of look like me, went to a private school, and usually have daddy or mommy's trust fund available for them whenever they need it. They roll around in a used 3 Series, thinking they're the shit while actually having achieved nothing. Welcome to the BMW fan club. They also don't know how to use their indicators because that would be common, proper road use. Now, don't get me wrong, I think BMWs are great cars. However, this is the image that is associated with them. Now, the Mercedes is a very interesting car because the Mercedes is either driven by old people with old money or real estate agents. That's almost exclusively who I've ever seen drive a Mercedes. Someone who's just got into real estate and they drive around in a C250, or someone who's old money, pushing 70, 80, driving around in just some regular old C-Class. There's also a third category, and that's new rich Asians. In Australia, we have a lot of students with money, and they typically go for a Mercedes as well, but they go for the C63, awesome vehicle that it is. That is their choice. Porsche is a little bit interesting because depending on the Porsche that you buy, says a lot about your personality type. So if you're driving a Porsche GT car, GT2, GT3, you're usually a tech nerd or a startup entrepreneur who's very into the numbers and geeking out about their double clutch transmission. That's the plunk, I can't pronounce it. The double coupling transmission, some shit like that. You're nerding out over your transmission, telling everyone about how you can beat any car, and basically just geeking out. That's the GT series. But if you buy a Boxster, you're the kind of person who wishes they could have a 911, just bought Porsche for the badge, or is trying to flex for no reason. And if you buy a Porsche Cayenne or an SUV Porsche, you are usually a wealthy eastern suburb soccer mom. Now, Aston Martin is a fun one because if you drive an Aston Martin, you either are James Bond or you wish you were James Bond. There is no exception. I love Aston Martin, and yes, I wish I was James Bond. Ferrari, you either buy a Ferrari because you didn't know there are other supercars available, or you buy a Ferrari because of the prestige and heritage that goes with a Ferrari. Now, if you're asking me which car I would buy from this list, it's most definitely a Ferrari. Why? Because why else? Now, if you buy a Lamborghini, on the other hand, you're either a social media influencer or just a massive flexer. You bought a Lamborghini because it looks like a spaceship on wheels, sounds like a spaceship on wheels, and everyone knows exactly what it is. Lamborghini equals massive flex. Now, if you buy a Bentley, you either are very old and have very old money tied to you, you know, good old boys, polo clubs and the like. You're either a really good real estate agent, someone who's made a lot more money than the person driving around in their C-Class, or you have a very particular style. You like mustaches, flavored beer, tweed vests, and that sort of thing. Now, Land Rover is easy. 2 words, soccer moms. That is it. Last but not least, we have Tesla. If you drive around in a Tesla, you are Elon Musk fanboy, you strive for the future, and you think that you are generally better than everyone else. Now, don't give me this saving the world rubbish because you could have bought a Porsche, you could have bought a Mercedes, and you could have even bought a Golf. I think they have an electric Golf now. But you bought a Tesla because you love Elon Musk, and there is nothing wrong with that. But this is why you bought it. This is a fact. I don't make the rules. This is how it is. Which car have I missed? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please like, subscribe, and share this with a friend. And I'll see you guys in the next video.